Hi everyone. Come on in. I feel like, can we clip it? Can we not clip it? Try that. See what happens. Last day of June. Great day today. I have 3 very happy kiddos to be officially off for summer. We did have that sneak peek of last week, having some days of hooky to get ready for summer vacation. They are so excited. I am so excited. Getting 3 kids ready and out the door in the morning. I'm also looking forward to the slower pace morning, the lack of the morning hustle. I love it. It is getting easier, of course, now that they're getting older, but I think I'm just as excited as they are. And this school year, with everything that Becky was going through, it's been a lot. And so it's actually been very emotional, just like having these completions coming in. So I've been kind of all in my feels, kind of processing all that. That's been like 9 years in the making. So very grateful that she's doing so well and that she's a rock star. Hi everyone. Hey Tiff, thank you. Hi Tara. Hi Cheryl. It's the best. And I told the kids, I was like, make your list of all the things that you want to do this summer. I was like, and then when we have the days and we don't know what to do, we'll just, dragonflies, yeah, we'll just pick from the list. Which is they are all very different people, right? One of my oldest loves fishing, is like obsessed with fishing. So he has a list of like different rivers and lakes and brooks that he wants to go fishing at. Now I know if it's swimming water, like Becky's in and me and Becky can go. Dan, I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll have to come with a pizza slice, I think. We'll make it work. We'll have a great time. Can't believe it's June 30th. Can't believe, like, I feel like June just started. Could not love these June vibes anymore as we inch towards. Really excited for July. Really excited to see momentum, seeing opportunities coming in. There's very much this breath of relief in the sense of like, okay, here we go. Here we go. Like, okay, I got this. This is working, which I feel like it's been a long time. So really excited. Hope you guys are all feeling that too. If you saw, there's 1 card reading left. I am starting something new. Because of the energy has been so crazy. I have been getting quite the requests for, I don't have my phone on Do Not Disturb. 1 sec. There we go. For card readings, for psychic type of stuff. And so my live sit down is always only mediumship is what I offer. And then a few times around the year, I'll offer some card readings. Really felt like for the month of July, we're going to get some card reading days in there. And so I opened up a set amount. Like I said, there's 1 left when I started this video. And so we'll see how that goes. If this is something that I'm able to offer more frequently, in addition to my mediumship session. So if you're looking and waiting for a mediumship session, which means connecting with your departed loved ones, first of every month, I open up my sessions for self-booking at 10 a.m. Atlantic time. Whoa! Whoa! So that's still going to happen tomorrow. Still, offering my session. So don't worry about that. I know some people are like, when they saw that the card readings come up. I am doing both. But I say, this is what I say. Mediumship is my gift. Card readings is like, it's fun, right? And so I do feel like maximum healing comes from the mediumship connections. But I also am very aware that the guidance is needed right now. And so with the card readings come in, I always do say it's kind of like from here moving forward. There is no timeline on it. I say within the next 2 years. I know a lot of people will be like, listen, I listened back to an old recording that you gave me. I literally can't believe it's still happening. And so it's hard to put a timeline on that, but Spirit will always bring through what it is that you need to hear, right? And so your questions will be answered, guidance will come in, whatever it is that you need to hear is going to be coming through. It is, Vanjie. And so, yeah, so like I said, this is the first time that I'm putting it in my regular calendar. Usually it's something that I just kind of stick in between my full calendar. And so we'll see how this goes. Pilot program. This may be a one-time deal. This may make its way into regular booking. We'll wait and see. We will wait and see. We will see what comes. I'm excited to see what's in store. Like I said, this is from today, the 30th, through till next Sunday, the 6th. We're into July. Really liking it. Have you guys been feeling almost this clarity within connecting? It's like we can hear ourselves now. We can think our thoughts now. We can want and desire and manifest. Like I know so many people were having almost like a block with, I don't even know what to manifest. Like I can't even let my brain can't even go there because survival mode and barely getting through the days. I feel like that's lifting as well. And so I'm really intrigued to see what then July comes with all the extra light to our days, connecting with Mother Earth, grounding our energy. I heard this analogy the other day when I was listening to an audiobook, and I'm like, haven't heard it said this way, but so perfect. Connecting with Mother Earth. Mother Earth is like the compost for our negative and heavy energy. It takes it from our being, cleanses, does its thing, and then gives us back clear energy. And I'm like, I freaking love that. I love that. And so when you think of, if you're feeling stressed, if you're feeling anxious, irritable, heavy energy, think compost. I have to go compost and do a grounding meditation. Get your little tootsies outside, take your shoes off, walk in the grass, the sand, sit, lay, do the whole thing, whatever. Connect with Mother Earth. Let Mother Earth take that heavy energy that is no good to you and compost it and convert it into life force energy that you need and that you desire. And I just love that. Like it's been playing rent free in my head all week since I heard that. I love that. Hi everyone. Yay. We are just starting this weekly guidance. Like I said, it is from the 30th through to the 6th. 10th, I'm in Sydney, Nova Scotia for a sold out event. There is a wait list on my Show Pass e-ticket platform. The wait list is, if there's enough interest on the wait list, we do have the potential of opening up another block of seating. And so if this is something that you're wanting, if you're bummed that you missed out on getting tickets for the July 10th Messages from Spirit event in Sydney, Nova Scotia, join the wait list so that I know if we hit that certain number, I will open up that second block of seating. So we'll have to wait and see with that. Excited to get out to do those things. See those people, share those messages. I'm excited. Now let's get right into the cards and see what's happening. Okay, so we are still in this. Okay, so it's very back and forth with this. It's like you want to trust that things are getting better, things are moving forward. You're wanting to trust all the signs and symbols. We're saying it here. I've been saying it for a couple of weeks. Oh, the energy's shifting. It's getting lighter. It's easier to manifest. Good things are coming in. Opportunities are coming in. We're seeing it everywhere. Signs and symbols, other platforms, other messages, who you follow. A lot of the similar dialogue and wording is coming in. What is hard is some of you are still in such a deep disbelief. Okay. And this is really causing you to feel trapped and very stationary. And so, yes, the energy is lightening up. Yes, there is opportunities coming in. You still need to do the things, okay? You still need to hold yourself accountable, have self-awareness, take care of your mind, body, and soul. Like, because the energy is shifting, it's supporting these beliefs and these behaviors and these then actions, right? It's supporting it. It's saying, yes, what you're doing, you're going to see the benefits of it more easily. But if you're going to double down and work against yourself, you're going to win. You will ruin it on yourself, right? And so there is this sense of, what can you do to help yourself? What can you do to put yourself in a receiving energy? So this can be giving yourself a little smack upside the head. This can be needing to lighten some load. There's the working too hard card that came out with it, right? There's the good that you do comes back to you. There's the blessings, but look at you. You have yourself here trapped with a negative dialogue or mindset that is not working for you. And it's not even true. Like, it's not the illusion of entrapment, a lack of self-confidence that makes you feel helpless. You are who you're looking for. You are the savior for yourself. You have the ability to dig deep, to make the changes, to ask for help, to hold yourself accountable. The energy that we're shifting in is supporting that, meaning, like, if this is where you're focusing and funneling your energy, woo, you're going upstream with this high energy. In the past 18 months, specifically, even 24 months, you were trying to do this, but going against the tide, going against the current, right? Now the current is with you. Let's choose to go with the flow. Let's go. Let's get into the flow. And the good that you do comes back to you is right here. You're still taking on too much. There still is this need. There's also this reminder of, like, unapologetically, let yourself have what it is that you need. Okay? Oh, I'm so happy, VNG. Let yourself have if you are overwhelmed, what can you do to lighten your load? Right? If you need some time off work, how can we make that happen? Do you have sick days? Do you have vacation days? Can you get a doctor's note? What is it that you can do? Okay? Because a lot of the dialogue that comes with this card, it's just static, and it's kind of like a spiral. Like, you're going in circles, you're not getting anywhere, nothing's getting better until you decide. Like I said, she feels trapped behind these bars, but you can walk right out, right? And so it's that choice of having the self-awareness to say, okay, let me, right? Maybe I need to have quiet time. Maybe I'm going to get up 20 minutes earlier every day to meditate in the sunrise, to journal, to sit quietly and have my coffee with no devices. Maybe maybe we're too exhausted. Well, maybe on your lunch break. We're not going to work through our lunch break. We're going to take our lunch break, and we're going to go and have our sandwich out on the bench, outside, or in the grass, right? Like, there's little things that you can do that that brings in a lot of huge impact, okay? And I think that it's so important. If you really want to, you will. We hear this all the time when we're talking about other people and relationships. If they wanted to, they will. If you wanted to, you would. If it was guaranteed that it was going to work for you, you would do it. It's the doubt and the fear that holds you. So this is what the energy is saying. It's happening, right? And so there it is. Trust in the path, trust in your ability, and trust that you deserve to give yourself what it is that you need. And it's not always these grand outcomes or these grand changes. Little, like I said, have your lunch outside, sit in the sun, take a minute, turn around in your office chair and let the sun beat on your face for a few minutes. Close your door and have 120 seconds of just peace, right? And then go back to all the stuff that needs to happen in the office place. There are moments, and I don't want to hear it. I There's no time, because you can make and these little pockets add up. If you do that a couple of times throughout the day, at the end of the day, if you are pouring into your cup, you will be less burnt out, okay? There does seem to be there is disappointment coming in regarding relationships, okay? This is coming in multi-layers. Completions, which could be departures, could be endings, moving away, retirement, that type of thing. Endings that then cause grief. Grief is for whatever once was that no longer is, right? This is specifically connected to relationships. So there is kind of this dissolving or this ending or this wrapping up or this completion that comes in very bittersweet. Like I said, for some, it feels like departures and grief. Others, it feels like this is now done. This season of life is done. And so the grief that comes in with that. There is the need, you're a little squirmy around it. And so the disappointment and the grief and the hurt feelings, it's like we don't want to feel it. And so what does that mean when we're avoidant? What can that look like for us? That can look like irritability. That can look like picking a fight, because we know how to manage anger and irritation versus grief and sadness and disappointment. It's easier for us to be angry. It can look like partying. It can look like drinking. It can look like drugs using. It can look like gambling. It can look like shopping. It can look like sudden changes, quitting our jobs, things like that, okay? When we're trying to do everything else but feel what it is that we need to feel, that's really when we get ourselves in a little bit of trouble. It's also doesn't work. So the thing with grief is it waits for you. Okay. So if you're not going to feel it at the time that it's happening, you're going to feel it, whether it's 6 months, 12 months, 24 months later, it's going to smack you. Right? And so it's always best for us to lean into the discomfort, to move through it, than run from it on fire. Right? And so it is important for us to kind of lean into this discomfort. There's also this feeling as well, because then, remember how I said it was coming in different layers, and so the endings and the completions are showing up differently. I also then felt like I was watching someone with these behaviors that I love, and I'm watching them kind of going, ooh, okay? And so sitting with it, we can't always save those who we love. And that can mean many different things. You still need to process the emotions that you need to process. And a lot of that has been coming up with the month of June. This is coming into July with us, okay? And so there is this need, and it's so funny because I could hear the chaos and then it just got really quiet. The best thing that you can do for yourself is lean into it, to take that quiet time and to be honest and truthful with yourself. And if you are in the rage and you are in the angry, let's lean into that and go, what is fueling that? And it's almost always hurt, let down, disappointment. That is what needs the healing and the processing. Okay? Almost like a 180 where we have news we're celebrating, but it looks like there's a new opportunity that's focused on, that allows us to, a new opportunity to do something that we love, which I think is absolutely amazing. News we're celebrating, learning about kind of being that student, like it feels like a first time experience. Blessing, right? Especially after that disappointment, it's kind of like, it comes in with clarity as well, where we could have this disappointment, but then here it feels like a bit of this life vest of some passion, some creativity, You feel good. Look, there's the 3s, divine intervention. There's the 8, validating that you are exactly where you're meant to be, right? It feels like you feel good doing this, right? And so it's a passion, it's exciting, you're learning something new, it feels good learning something new, it feels good doing this. So this could be a work opportunity, this could be a social event, this can be learning something new, doing something outside the box for yourself. It could be getting back into like cooking or baking, whatever it is. But it's the timing of it is just so divine. Like you can't even make it up, especially where the grief, this is the light. So you have the darkness, but like then you have the light, which I really love. Okay. Good news coming in for someone that you love, specifically a male. So male, masculine energy would be a male or a masculine female. Masculine female does not represent physical features for me. It always means someone who is a little bit more like aggressive or a little bit more blunt or a little bit more like no shit's given. Like that's usually how it works for me. Good news coming in for them that bring in relief, excitement, like jump up and down good news. Because they have been plugging away. They've been working really hard and trying to get something done, trying to do healing or trying to get something off the ground, or like they've been doing the work, whatever that means for them. This is coming in with excitement. So really happy to see that coming in. Wouldn't be surprised as well if you're still in a quiet zone. So even though there's things happening and like you said, momentum, we're living again is kind of what it feels like. There's still very much this need for peace and contentment. And so you're going to still be seeking quiet time, seeking solitude outside. You may be already, but definitely focusing on over the next 3 weeks of reconnecting with your soul, right? And that can be gardening, that can be having tea on the step, that can be going for walks, that can be picking up the paintbrush, that can be, there's very much this nostalgic, familiar energy that's coming in. And even though we get a July every year, it doesn't feel like that. It feels like it's been years since you felt this nostalgic energy, which I am here for. Not gonna lie, I am welcoming this energy in. So really happy to see that. The solitude is where the next steps are received. Okay, so if you're still kind of like, what am I doing? Where am I going? What's coming in for me? It's coming in solitude. It's coming in your quiet time. So prioritize that. Okay. Prioritize that. Taking the next steps. That's what's coming in when you're having these quiet moments. Don't rush the summer, guys. Soak it up. Have that quiet time. Get outside as much as possible. I think that's so important because that's what's going to revitalize you. It's almost like, oh my God, it almost made me cry. We're remembering who we are. I just got such a flood of emotion. We're remembering who we are, which I think is just, I just have chills because I feel like we're a little lost, right? And now over these next 3 weeks, we're prioritizing and we are remembering who we are and we're getting back to what we love and we're going within, which is where it lives, right? Which is where it lives, which I absolutely love. We made it, guys. Oh, the relief. Anyways, I hope you have an awesome week. Can't believe tomorrow's Canada's birthday. Canada Day. We love Canada. I love Canada. We are so lucky and blessed. I'll be back next Monday with your weekly guidance. Have a wonderful week, everyone.